like trying to match up with Joel Embiid?
You know, it's always fun, like I always say, and I keep saying, it's always fun to play against the best, you know, so he's one of the best center right now here in the game we have. So, you know, it's a good challenge for me, myself, personally, and, you know, for our team to play against them.
I mean, you were at the Mandela thing last night, and obviously, you know, pretty prominent collection of elite African players in this game. Is it sort of a point of pride a little bit?
Yeah, for us it's pride, and you know, and it's somehow some way to show how proud we are with everything Mandela did. So it's our job to keep his legacy keep going. That's why.
And can basketball be part of that, do you think?
Excuse me?
Can basketball be part of that?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. You know, like you say, he unites people from South Africa with sport. So sport is very important.
So does Kawhi look like the Kawhi he was when we found him?
Yeah, he's getting out there. He's feeling more comfortable with us, especially in the offense. It's not easy, you know, and we see early in the season, but he's getting there. He's getting there.
Where does Embiid rank in just the power he plays with? How difficult it is to keep him off the spot?
Yeah, you know, one of the tough things is because he's so big and he got skills. You know, you don't really see that a lot of guys in the game. You know, that's one of the the hard part. But you know, like I said again, it's a great challenge for me, and I'm looking for it.
Do you like having all the cameras around?
No, really.
Really?
Not really. I'm joking. Who doesn't like it?
Some people.
Some people? Well, I was born for this, so I like it.
Are the Sixers a lot different?
For sure, like I think that is not questions. You know, we all should know that he's an all-star. He's one of those guys. You know, and he can play on both hands of the floor. And when you need him down the straight to make some tough shot, he's gonna be there. So you know, that's no doubt.
Does these feel like it's going to be like a fight all the way through between you guys, Boston, Milwaukee?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we already know that. You know, maybe people think, you know, why, you know, the way we're playing is going to be easier. We know it's going to be not easier, you know, and we have to put a lot of work. We have to stay together, you know. We're going to have some moment where we're going to be down, you know, but hey, that's how it is, you know. But at the end of the day, we know we can do it.
Guard player, you specifically play when you're trying to deal with Embiid kind of challenge.
Yeah, you want to give your guy support. You want to give the big support. If you're guarding somebody who's not a great shooter, obviously you can help a lot more than others. But that's the beauty of their team is they try to space you around with guys you can't really help off of. So for us, you just got to try to crowd them. You know, don't give them a ton of space. Try to keep them off the foul line. But a player like that, you know, you got your hands full for sure.
Is there a more difficult 1-5 pick and roll in the league than those two? Just give
they're up there. They're up there for sure. I'm not gonna try to brainstorm off the top of my head right now, but they're definitely up there. It's one of the most dynamic, you know, pick and rolls in the league, and you know that's a big reason for their success. But also alongside that is just obviously Redick and the shooters and the scores that they got alongside those guys make it tough to help and squeeze the paint. So we got to do a good job of trying to make it tough, trying to crowd them. Contest them, and you know, then we got to do our work on the glass and go out the other way.
How much different have they looked since the trade?
I think, you know, the things like that, I think they got probably a new sense of energy. I think obviously Jimmy, the way that whole thing went down, came in with a ton of energy and gave them a big boost, and they've looked good. They've looked good. I think 8 out of 9, something like that. So they've been playing really well. I think with the unfortunate, you know, injury of Fultz, I think that TJ's been playing a lot more. McConnell and he's a winner. So you know that type of spark off the bench can really propel a team. So they're playing well right now. We got our hands full for sure. It's gonna be a tough game.
You guys try to keep it steady all year, but there's a stretch here with starting with Golden State, Denver, then Philly. A lot of good teams you're playing. Does it feel a little different? Does it feel amped up?
Not really. It's the same. It's all the same for us. We take them one game at a time and don't really treat any game any different than the other. So we got our work cut out for us. There's games where you guys probably don't think are the toughest games that are tough games for us. And obviously everyone knows this is a tough one coming in after dropping a bad one the other night. Try to get back healthy and get back feeling better and try to get a win tonight.
You like having all the cameras around?
No, not really. But I'll fill in for the guys you guys want. You know, you want to. I'll just be the backup for the guys you guys want to talk to who probably don't want to talk to you. you know, I'll be a side guy.
You were the first guy I asked.
Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate it, Josh. You know, me and Josh got a little bromance, so you know, I always appreciate him for sure.
Notices what I'm wearing.
Yeah, for sure, man. We're doing good. Yeah, a little, you know. Thanks, Mike. You probably could write me as 5'9" or 5'10" in one of your stories coming up soon, so just throw that in there.
I mean, you guys, obviously, against good teams, that's where people are really going to measure you.
Yeah. Yeah.
How would you say you have done defensively against some of the better offenses in the league?
Up and down. I think the other night was a great defensive game. We just couldn't make a shot, right? I think against the Warriors, we played pretty good defense, and it didn't matter sometimes with the game that Kevin had and Clay. So there's ups and downs. We got to continue to get better on that end. I think that our first shot defense is really, really good, and we just got to figure out our issues on the glass. And once we take care of that problem, we can become one of the top rebounding teams in the league. You know, we'll solidify ourselves as an elite defensive team. So that's our biggest struggle now, getting back in transition, getting our defense set. Once it's set, we're pretty good, and then we just got to go chase down those rebounds.
I think you guys are 26th in defensive rebounding percentage, which, you know, for a 20-5 team, that's a pretty clear.
Yeah.
Is there anything prescriptive you can do, or is it just effort-based?
It's just effort, man. It's some schematics things that, you know, you can be late on some coverages, and that'll put you out of position for rebounds maybe, but it's just about, you know, each guy looking in the mirror and going to get the ball, and we haven't been doing a great job of that. We've been playing our butts off, you know, like I said, initially on the first shot defense, and we just got to do a better job of getting in position, going and hitting people, and going and getting the ball.
Are you guys better prepared to defend Joel Embiid than you were yesterday?
Maybe a little bit. Yeah, we'll be ready by the time it's time to get ready.
Yeah, I mean, when Simmons, you know, when they how do you manage a 6'10" guy and a 7'2" guy?
Well, it's not easy, right? They give you problems, especially Simmons gives you some problems because you don't want to switch very much on a lot of the stuff you could switch with normal people. So just because he can roll you down into the post and he's such a good post player, you know, you got to do a little bit more primary coverage stuff so you can keep bigger bodies on them. Yeah.
Have they looked much different since the trade?
They look better. They look better. I mean, I think they're again, you guys talk about the same things all the time, but they look a little bit more committed and a little bit more connected at the defensive end. That'll happen when you get you know, I call him an all-star defender. Jimmy Butler's an all-star type defender, and that spreads around a little bit. And you know, when you get an anchor or a captain of your defense like that starts talking and communicating and knowing coverages and providing tips to players, that's what Jimmy does and that improves your defense. Yeah, and you know, plus I think they're like all of us, they are as well. They're still growing and they're getting better.
Offensively, other than the Butler ISOs, which are obviously really important, just like you guys see with Kawhi ISOs, they're just a nice thing to be able to lean on. Have they changed that much schematically on that end?
No, I mean they've added some stuff, right, as you do as the year goes on. So I'm seeing some things I haven't seen from them before, just sets wise. I'm not sure. Yeah, some of it's to cater to Butler, I think, but some of it's probably just things he's always wanted to put in that are flowing out, and it doesn't really matter who's in them. So I'm seeing some different things there as well.
I know you guys talked last week before the Warrior game about how it's just kind of 1 of 82 and not to think too much about it. Is it any different though when you're playing a team like Philly or Milwaukee Sunday or Boston that's a team you might see later in terms of just kind of looking ahead to see what things might look like or matchups that might work or different things when the teams in the East?
Yeah, I think it is. You know, I'd like to say no, it's just another team, but I think I notice an East-West edge a little bit, right? And I guess that makes sense when you know that you're going to probably see them. You're going to have to go through each other probably,
right?
And maybe that just naturally creates that edge because I've felt that here with, you know, just kind of recent history, New Orleans and Denver, and now, you know, you just have a little more edginess to you playing these teams with the familiarity and with probably more of it to come.
Do you watch them differently? Like when you're
Watch them a lot more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when you're random watching on a night you're not playing, and you tend to gravitate towards the Phillies and the Bostons, sure. And you know then you do until the games get close. I'm a close guy. I love watching the close games like everybody does, right? They should have a buzzer beater alert or something like that, or a red zone thing, or yeah. That would help me. Oh, last question. Jeez, JQ's edgy today. Edgy. Eastern Conference game. JQ's even edgy today.
The numbers suggest rise sort of where he was pre-injury. Does it look like that to you?
Yeah. I mean, again, I don't have a great depth of knowledge of how he was playing. Same as you guys watched him when he was in the playoffs and finals. All I know is this: he's playing well. I think there's still more to come. Right, I still think there's a little bit more of assuredness and timing and feel of who he's playing with, et cetera, to come, which I think is exciting.